let's go into work to small town Oklahoma. First thing we're going to do when we come in is check our emergency blood products. We keep a couple of units of packed red blood cells. Then we have to make up our QC for the night. Currently making up some coagulation QC. So use some DI water. Gonna use our sterile pipette. Make up QC. So a lot of what we do at night is going to be QC and maintenance. Don't get me wrong, we're busy and we keep going with patients, have lots of patients during the night, but at night the tech's primary job is going to be making sure all the QC and maintenance is done for the lab. So we're going to be cleaning things, disinfecting things, making up reagents, loading reagents, running QC, fixing issues that come up. Day shift is usually even busier than we are patient-wise, so they can't devote hours to making sure the analyzers are accurate and on. So that's going to be a lot of the job that the night shift tech does, at least at this facility. So right here, we're loading the reagents for the coagulation machine. So, calcium's a huge part of your coagulation cascade. And right now we're making a calcium up and going to load that onto the instrument in just a minute. At this facility, we run PT, PTT, and D-dimer for coagulation. D-dimer's ran on a separate instrument. We could run it on this one. That's a whole thing. So we just have the PTT, PT reagent. So you have your intrinsic pathway, your extrinsic pathway. That's how we test for it. Some people take heparin, some people take Coumadin, Eliquis, and this is how we kind of see what your blood's doing in the body. And here we go, loading it onto the instrument before we run QC. There's the calcium going in. The PT reagent was already in there. It's good for 2 days. The PTT reagent's getting loaded. Got to program the analyzer to run my QC. It's a good little instrument. I'm a bigger fan of the instrument we had at the larger hospital I work at, but it works. This is our hematology analyzer, and there's only one hematology analyzer that's worth anything, and that's Sysmex. And luckily, all the places I've worked and do work at use Sysmex, so it's the gold standard for hematology, and I'm happy that we have it here and at the other facility I work at. So currently running QC for our hematology specimens. We run 3 levels of QC, and I'm happy we have this available. It's very accurate, it's very good, and it always comes through, so I'm happy. And then we have some maintenance we have to do tonight. This is the access. This is where we run your cardiac enzymes on, your thyroid panel, your HCG if you're pregnant. That's what this instrument runs. And my responsibility as one of the night shift techs is to make sure it's clean and that it runs properly. So I do all the QC, the maintenance, the cleaning for it. So that's the inside of the guts for it. Next, we're going to have to program some QC to run tonight and cleaning. So this is the weekly cleaning. So we have to fill these little cups with some cleaning agents, some disinfecting agents, and then it runs a system calibration that we have to load onto it too. And while this is a little hospital in a decently small town, we stay busy. I'd say a lot of days the ER, it has, you can see 10 to 12 patients at a time, and especially between like 8 a.m. and 1 a.m., those rooms are full, so we're seeing those patients constantly. And like I said, inpatient was full yesterday. We're halfway full tonight, and I bet by the end of the night we're full again. So we stay busy, and I know a lot of patients want to stay closer to home, and I'm glad that they have this facility to be able to do that. So this is filling up the system check right now. We're going to load it after that. It's a lot different working in a smaller hospital than working with the larger hospitals that I've worked at. One, the doctor's literally right outside the lab in the room I sit in. So if he has questions or if I have a critical result I need to get to him, I really just open the door. This is one of my favorite things to do. These are the reaction chambers for the access. So you load it and pop. I think it's kind of fun. Let's do it again. I don't know why that's one of my fun things to do. It's fun to do. But again, the biggest responsibility on night shift is just getting everything ready and good to go. So we got to empty all the waste. Oh, we got patients. So this is a little old lady with a UTI. So running some chemistry specimens. But it's important to it's a lot of triage and prioritizing your workflow. So you got to get all that QC and maintenance done, but still take care of the patients. Well, that was a long night, so I'll see y'all next time. Have a blessed night. Bye.